Audrey. This is the game plan here, and I'm going to explain it to you. I'm also going to send it to you, but I'm going to explain it to you. So, this is where the teams start. This is, I'm going to be explaining this for if you have two teams. It's the same kind of thing if you have more. It doesn't matter how many teams you have, this is what they're all going to be doing. So, they're going to start here. The person's going to put the bucket on their head. Make sure the bucket is big enough so it can cover their face, and all they can see is like right here, right where their feet are. That's like all they can see. What you're going to use the yarn for is to make a path for them to follow. Make it kind of a silly one, so that way when they're walking, they can see. They can only see right down in front of them. And then you make a very sharp turn, or a zigzag, or a loop. They have to follow the path that you make with the yarn right here, with the bucket on their head. And it doesn't really matter if the yarn gets messed up. If you have 2 leaders helping you per team, the other leader can kind of make it back to what it was. Okay, so they get to the end of the yarn right here. They're going to get to the first table. The first table has the items in which they are going to smell. The items that they smell, they're going to be in bowls, and they're going to be covered with a napkin or a paper plate or something. So that way when they come to the table, take the bucket off their head, they can't see what the items are. So you're going to lift the bowl up to them with their eyes closed, and they have to identify the item that is inside the bowl. You're going to have the coffee, you're going to have the bananas, and you're going to have the eggs. If it's a person who's just really not getting it, they have no idea, go ahead, give them a clue. If it's the eggs, say it comes out of a chicken. If it's the coffee, say people make this to drink in the morning. If it's a banana, say monkeys eat this, something like that, to help them get along. At that same table, once they identify the things that they smell, there's this bowl here. It has the white rice in it. Along with the white rice, you're going to put all of your, or not all of them, but you're going to put white paper clips within the white rice. Don't have them close their eyes for this. I think it'll take too long if you have them close their eyes. So within that bowl of white rice, they're going to look through it, and they have to pick out 3 white paper clips. Once they show you that they have 3, they can just put them back in the bowl for the next player. That's fine. So anyway, after they get done with that table, then they come to all of the silly clothes right here. The silly clothes, whatever you provide for them, they have to put it all on. It doesn't matter if they put it on correctly, it just has to be on them. It can be on their head, like the overalls can be on their head and their hat. They just have to wear it. Once they put on the silly clothes, blindfold them, and then you will have 3 rocks that have been set up previously. The 3 rocks are going to be kind of your boundary things. So you're going to take them by the hand. They're going to be wearing silly clothes, and they're going to be blindfolded. Take them by the hand. Then you're going to lead them around the silly rocks. So like you place 1 rock here or whatever, and then you're going to lead them around the rocks. So they just have to trust you and follow you wherever you lead them. So lead them around the rocks. Keep the blindfold on. You get past the last rock. Keep the blindfold on. They get to the last table. That is right here. That's the table of the food. You're going to have a bowl of pickles. You're going to have a bowl of kosher dogs. And you're going to have a bowl of gummy bears. They're going to have their blindfold on. And give them the bowl. Have them pick out a piece. Put it in their mouth. And they have to identify it for you as well. Now, there's one last thing. When they're done with identifying the food, when they're finished, Team 1 has to yell out, fuzzy feet! Once they yell out fuzzy feet, the next player can start. So if they don't yell it out, the next player can't start. And the other team has to yell out, twinkle toes, for their next player to start. If you have more than 2 teams, say you have 4 teams going all at once, I gave Team 3 silly shoes and Team 4 dancing donuts. So pretty much for them, for their next player to start, they have to yell out their words, whatever they might be. So yeah, then they don't have to be those specific words. Just, well, I guess so, just to make it easy. Keep it that way, unless you want to change it. That's fine. Anyway, they have to yell out those words for the next player to start. So once they yell out "Twinkle Toes," the next player can start. But that person has to go take all their silly clothes off and the blindfold and put it back where they start, where those clothes were. So the person finishes, yells out "Twinkle Toes," have them take off the silly clothes and blindfold and put it back here for the next player who's coming around to put them on. So yeah. Have a good time, and I hope it works out. I think whatever happens, we're going to have a good time. Okay, thanks.